So this is Olive. And Olive's about 4 years old. She's a rescue girl and she's got a lovely home. And she's been brought into us today because although she lets her humans groom her, she's not so keen on being groomed down the hind leg area. And so what's happened, with her being she's not super long haired, but she's got a really dense coat. She's got matted at the back end there. So she's come in today, she's going to have a little bum trim. So of course I never go straight into clipping straight off, especially the bum area, because that's the area most cats don't really like being messed about with, bellies and bums. So I've just been putting the Zoom groom over her just to relax her. And you can see what's come out of her already. That's just with 5 minutes with the Zoom groom. Okay. So she's nice and relaxed on the table now, aren't you? Hey, sweetie. So we're going to do claws and then the bum clip too. So she's very quiet on the table. Let's have a little look under here. Let's just see these dudsies. Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. They're quite long, aren't they? They are quite long, those. You're a good girl. And the dew claw. Let me get that dew claw. Good girl. Let's have a little look at your back ones. Hey. Okay. We've got a tail wrapped around you here, we have, haven't we? Let's get that tail out of the way. Good girl. Good girl. It's so hard to see when you've got a black cat. See there, a bit paler claws, that's a bit better. Where's this claw hiding here with all this fluff on your belly? I've got one left. Let me have that leggy. Just what she's doing, she's trying to roll onto this leg so I can't get to it. That's all right. Let me just see this last claw. That's actually quite short, that last claw. I'm not going to take that one down any lower. She's obviously scratched that one herself. You're a good girlie, aren't you? So she's this is where she's tatted. Okay, baby. Good girl. Good girlie. All right, baby. All right, no panics. No panics. Over we go. Over we go. Good girl. That's a good girlie. That's all we're doing. Little clippy. Good girl. So she's got quite a few here. It's where the friction is with the hind legs. You would never get these brushed out, they are tight. Good girl. What a good girl, Olive. Okay, the skin is very thin here, so we always have to go careful. Okay, good girlie. Another big one here. Good girl. You take that tail away for me, babes. Good girlie. And underneath this one. There we go. What a good girl. What a good girl. There we go. Little Olive. Oh, she's a good girlie, aren't you? Let's just get under there. Okay. So that's her. I've done the bum clip for her. She's ever so good. Well, you've just seen her lying there while I've done that for her. So she just needed that little bit clearing away around the bum area, and that'll stop that from happening again. And then with the grooming side of things then at home, as the hair starts to grow back, Mum and Dad should be able to just keep on top of that as the hair starts to grow back, and they can feel for anything just starting to clump and get on top of it straight away. Big bell on you there. Yeah. Are you a hunting girlie? Is that for the birdies? Ah, is that to warn all the birdies? Is it? So I'm just finishing her off there with a little brush through. You'd be surprised what's come off her. It's quite a bit on the floor. And there she is. Aren't you? You're a good girlie. So I've used on her, because she is dense, not only have I used the Zoom Groom on her just to relax her when she first arrived, then I then went with the molten comb and did the usual, you know, through the coat, just getting any of the loose debris away from her, and that's what mainly is on the floor now, is this dead hair. So little bits coming away there. Isn't there? Hey? So she'll feel, I mean, she does feel lovely. She's got a nice sheen on her coat, and she's had what she came in to have done, didn't you? That'll make you feel so much nicer having those clipped away. And she's been a very good girl, because this is her first visit with us, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, she's been good.
So she has, she's been very good. You know, especially when you go into the vulnerable areas of any cat, you know, they've got to be trusting with you. Yeah. And she's been very good.